And public affairs analyst Adeniyi Kunnu joins me via Skype to discuss the growing diplomatic tension between Nigeria and South Africa. Adeniyi, when you look at this situation, whether in South Africa and in Nigeria, what do you make of it? Both the attack in South Africa and the reprisal attack here in Nigeria, what do you make of it?
I think that the government must, first of all, understand that its primary responsibility is to protect the lives and property of our citizens in the country and anywhere you may find them across the world. In 2008, I listened very carefully to your reports. One of the things that I also need to add is 60 Africans were killed and about 50,000 Africans displaced because of the xenophobic attacks. 2015, about 7 persons were killed, 4 persons displaced. I need to say that when you find out that there is consistency in attacks against your citizens, I think it's at that point you begin to let your own position known. If the country in question, which is South Africa, took so long to admit that these are xenophobic attacks, then I think the government must have understood early to make the citizens understand that although you're far from home, we still have a stake in you. If you look at it, only yesterday, in the many years that this attack has been, happens to be the first time that a South African president will say that indeed that is a xenophobic attack, despite all of what human rights, civil society organizations have been saying before this time. So I think the onus is on us as a nation, especially the leadership of this country, in the person of President Muhammadu Buhari, to first of all understand that when you're talking about diplomatic relations in respect of what is going on, you have to give consideration to the position of the Nigerian president, because Cyril Ramaphosa, for the first time, have spoken and obviously has admitted that these are xenophobic attacks. I was expecting that at the highest level of diplomatic interaction, the president would have made a statement. This has gone beyond the likes of Geoffrey Onyema. Although I like the position of our lawmakers, the senators, as well as other lawmakers, but at this point, I was expecting my president to have spoken to these issues and given the Nigerian people that we are with you. These are the ingredients of disaffection and the fact that they begin to feel that their country doesn't care about them. So I have to say here that the government of Nigeria must endeavor to put its capacity at play and make sure that the citizens are catered to. In the first place, businesses have been lost. Lives have been lost. What is the Nigerian High Commission doing at the moment? I read the reports and all the statements they've made. I cannot identify a very proactive measure to protect. At this moment, I was hoping that from of the business that have been destroyed and some of the people who perhaps have lost their family members, you have the representative in South Africa come to say, at this point in time, this is the provision. 24 hours or thereabouts after this attack, it actually started on Sunday. I'm yet to see a proactive measure. We don't need reactive. Proactive measures can help us in this stance.
Many thanks, Adeniyi Kunnu, for joining us on this hour.